exactly. Like, it's like if you go into the town in the middle of the night here, the only people you're gonna run into is like meth addicts.
Those are salt of the earth people. Those are the kind of people that I want to take home and say, Mom, Dad, look, I met a couple of real nice meth addicts. I brought them home to meet you. Anyway, regardless of that, hello and welcome to Talking with Famous People. Steve, are you willing to come on microphone or camera? Has this question already been asked of you? We'd love to talk with you. We've currently got JC on Talkin' Time. We've got Nande on Talkin' Time. We've got myself on Talkin' Time and host Zachary. And CMG also. CMG also has a microphone on. Okay, what are we talking about? Topics? Anybody have topic ideas?
Let's compare city life to country life. What are things like?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're comparing.
What did you say?
As a city mouse.
Yeah, as a city boy, Eric, tell me your city boy experiences.
CMG, I'm muting you and your paper shuffling.
Sorry.
That's okay. Well, I had a little bit more countryishness, in my opinion, than a lot of city people, insofar as I lived near the Arboretum. So I was able to sneak into the Arboretum and play around in there. But what I didn't have was low population density. There wasn't spaces where people weren't there, right? There wasn't wilderness, really. There was the mountains where you go, which was not as many people there. But there weren't what you would call real, like, empty spaces to go nearby. I regret that. I wish we had that. I think country people have that advantage.
Yeah, it's definitely very it's very open here. Even like neighbors are like, I don't know, an exercise away. If you were to walk where they are, but there are certain not all of it is. I don't know. I think I make a lot of jokes about living here, but it's not really as dead as you'd think. I mean, it's still we're still civilized, you know. I mean, I think like next year we're supposed to actually get shoes. So that's gonna be. But
That's good sense, I agree.
Hello?
Hello.
It's Trenton.
I'm on my way home currently, and the service here is absolutely shitty, so I apologize.
No problem. Glad to have you on the microphone there. We're discussing the difference between city life and country life. As a city dweller, I've indicated that things are high population density bugs me, you know?
Well, I think it's pretty interesting. I would imagine that intuitive people, there wouldn't be that much of a discrepancy between city people and country people.
There isn't really.
I don't think cultural norms play such a role in intuitive people. I wouldn't imagine so.
I agree in general. I mean, obviously, Zachary is, for example, of somebody from Kentucky who's the opposite sort of setting as Los Angeles, big metropolis, and yet he and I share the same interests and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, I think that's definitely something that's. I think it's almost innate in the NTP. I don't think anything.
All right, Trenton, I can't even understand you, unfortunately, because of you're coming in really garbled, so I can't understand you right now. But Trenton, I do understand you're heading home, and hopefully when you get there, if you can get a stronger connection, we'd love to hear from you with better audio. Steve indicated something. He says he's from Chicago and that he envies country life. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. To us, we have sort of an idyllic version of it insofar as we think of it as being, you walk out your door and there's some horses saying, "Hello, Eric, how are you?" And the bluebirds come landing on your shoulder and walk along the country trail with you as you're swinging a stick and drawing lines in the dirt. But it's probably not quite that. I rediscovered when I went, "Hi, John," and I rediscovered when I went to Utah and we tried to climb down that hill. I really don't like nature all that much.
Yeah, I'm used to it because there's forests everywhere around here. Like if I want to go outside, and I'm not like going to the city or something, like it's just forced. And
Well,
it's
Zachary, you can attest to the fact that I didn't handle that. Oh, thank you so much, Dave. Thank you. Somebody liked that song. I've been
yeah,
shocked
it is
by
a good
it.
song.
It tends to be people respond to it very tepidly. Thank you, Steve. Hooray for Steve.
I mean, I don't think you had that much issues, or at least you didn't vocalize any. Now, Delilah, on the other hand, she fucking hated it.
She says she's into doing that girl thing. You know, she's like FB girling. Like,
Yeah.
oh Zachary, I'm gonna fall down the hill.
But yeah, it's yeah, I definitely think like I could see if living in the city, you could over romanticize living in the country. I mean, there are certain things that are actually pros about it, you know. But I mean, in general, it's there's not much to do here. I mean, there really isn't. There's no real. I don't even know what people do in the city. What do people even fucking do?
Well, I went to the quilting museum not that long ago.
What do people do in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they do?
I don't know. I've kind of been at a loss there because I haven't been in a very good place recently.
I tell you what John did in the city. He went to Cantor's with me one night.
I did do that. There you go. That's what you do in the city.
I saw that video. That's pretty cool, yeah. Because you guys mentioned it, but I'm so used to. I don't know. I feel like most of the time when I like meet someone at school or something, and we like say if we like ideally make plans, like make plans but don't make plans. We talk about the concept of making plans, and then we never follow through with them. But it seems like with city boy life, like you do the plans. That's weird.
Because there's a longer amount of time available to fulfill the plans. Like everything's open, okay? In the country, the stuff closes at 5 o'clock, okay?
It does, yeah. They close like 4 p.m. Some things, and it's like
Dude,
there's
things
nothing to do. It's like you can go and walk around the fucking lake. It's like cold as shit most of the year. You can go fishing and hunting. I'm sure that people who are like, if they're into fishing and hunting, this place is like their fucking dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
Fishing sounds really fun.
My
Fishing sounds boring as anything.
it depends on
Yeah.
what kind of fishing you do. My father does like he has a boat and he does it's called spider rigging, where he has like 8 rods and he goes and like patrols the lake like slowly and then takes all the rods and shit. And if he has something, then he throws it in the back, but puts it back in the water, you know.
I just want one. Just one rod is fine. Welcome back.
Yeah.
For me, fishing is very relaxing.
Exactly.
I don't even
I'm
care about
currently
catches.
sitting in my yard in my vehicle, and like I'm waiting for my ESTJ grandfather to just come out and like terrorize me because he's so fucking obsessed with his lawn. He's like,
Come on, boy.
Well, it's funny. I was typing famous person Nancy up at my friend Al Arena, who's an ESTJ, up at his town in the mountains, and she said to me, I was talking about how clean Al Arena's bathroom was, and she's like, I know, when I go in there, I'm constantly wiping up the water droplets. Al Arena doesn't like water droplets in the bathroom sink. I'm like, oh, you poor ISFJ woman.
What the fuck?
Right. Well, I mean, the thing is, I did it too. I did it without even thinking about it, like as to why I was doing it. But when I was done using that sink, I rinsed off. I didn't clean up all the water wetness, but I rinsed off the dirty water droplets from the sink, from my hands, because my hands are a little brown
I
dirt
do the
water.
same thing, yeah. You don't want to like be the one who dirties everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
But with my own shit, by the time I realize something's dirty, it's to the point that it makes me aware of my environment. And it's usually
Right. It's like you get stickies up on your hands. Hey.
where you usually get this like strange smell, and it's just like,
What is that?
It's perceptually offensive.
Yeah. Okay, any other country people here? I think we have a fair number of city people. Who's the country person besides Zachary?
I'm in the suburbs of Atlanta, which I consider country because I'm
Yeah, I would
from
say Atlanta.
the suburbs of New York, and those are actual suburbs. And here, the suburbs are really country.
Yeah, I would consider Georgia pretty country, pretty soft.
Yeah, the entire state. I mean, even Atlanta, there's a lot of trees, a lot, and I'm just like, this isn't a city. This is more like this is closer to like the suburbs that I'm from than it is to a city to me.
How often do you guys consume soup, beans, and cornbread together? Hey, that's actually a common meal for me. That is a common meal for me.
Steve has a question for you, Zach.
Do you ever want to live in a city? Being in Utah for a week, I will say it's pretty damn convenient being able to walk to like a restaurant. That was the thing that I liked the most out of being there. I mean, I enjoyed seeing everyone too, but the fact that I could walk to a restaurant was just so new to me. I don't know, it's crazy.
They're all around restaurants.
Very convenient.
Everywhere you look.
Now, when I went out at night with Abraham, she got pretty shady. I don't know about that. But
You got shady in Salt Lake City?
I never told you about that?
Oh, what
In
happened?
Mormontown.
Well, basically, we were sitting outside, and a prostitute walked across like the other, like on the other side of the what we didn't know she was a prostitute.
You got
But
bothered by a shady-looking homeless person a little bit. That's not shit getting
Yeah, magic
shady.
pajamas.
That's not
No.
shit getting shady.
It was this trashy looking girl walking across the street, right? And Abraham whistled at her, and she stopped
Oh my god.
and looked right at us, and she came over. It was
What
and
the fuck is he thinking? What the fuck is he thinking?
And
Why would you do
Didn't you
that?
know that?
yeah, I know. Oh, I was like, oh my god, Abraham. Like, it was so fucking funny. But and then a guy came by. He seemed like kind of out of it, and he was just talking about how he was going to get out of someone or something. That was shady. And then someone asked us for like money at one point. I don't know. It's just
So particular homeless individuals then that you've encountered at night.
Yeah, there were a few of them. There was like 5 of them in all of Salt Lake City, and Zach met them all. I mean,
They have meetings on Tuesdays.
yeah, they do. They have a union actually. Regardless, Salt Lake City is so clean and nice and not city-ish compared to a lot of cities. There's a lot of homeless people in Los Angeles, but they're quite non-aggressive, as opposed to San Francisco, which is a nightmare.
Yep. I've been antagonized by homeless people in SF many a time.
In San Francisco, absolutely, it is. You feel like that's shady. I feel like I'm about to be subjected to crime every time I go to San Francisco. The most liberal place in the world, of course, right? It's the only place I've really ever traveled where I felt constantly in fear of being subjected to crime. The only other place was Birmingham, Alabama, where I felt concerned about
I wouldn't say it's the most liberal place in the world. I'd say it's the most authoritatively democratic.
Right, authoritarianly democratic.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
I mean that and all
Go
all
ahead.
the new money is there. Sorry.
Wait, what?
JC? Is it JC who was trying to talk? Go ahead, JC.
I was just gonna add, what I think most about the country is it smells good here. The air smells good.
It smells good there? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It does not
Yeah.
smell good. It smells
She's
kind of
comparing
like.
it to New York City, Zach.
It smells kind of
I'm
wet.
comparing New York City.
New
It's so
York City.
ironic because I live in Tennessee. I live in like rural Tennessee, and I just passed a skunk, and it's the fucking most perfect example.
There are so many skunks here. I'm not sure if you heard it.
There are way more environmental factors in terms of the animals, the fucking that kind of stuff, and that would be a problem in the city.
Well, let me tell you, my suburb of Los Angeles, I've had my dog been attacked by a coyote. There's skunks all over the place. I got raccoons, squirrels running rampant, rats, and feral cats. I don't know bears down here, but we have coyotes all over the place now. Wait, why? I don't know. Because it's a nice neighborhood in the sense that there's a lot of trees and shit, right? Like a lot of big trees. People have gardens and stuff like that. People take care of their plants. So I think it's not like, and it's small residential streets, so the coyotes aren't having to cross a lot of freeways and stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of like animals crossing places, like if I drive at night here, I'm so afraid a deer is gonna jump out and fucking ruin my car. That is a big fear.
Zach was totally unimpressed when I pointed out a deer in Utah. I'm like, look, it's a deer, and Zach's like, yeah.
Down here
They
too.
destroy your car. They really do. On Christmas.
Say again, CMG.
Car got hit by a deer.
Somebody ran into a deer where you are. Is that what you said? Or their car or what?
No, on Christmas Eve, a deer hit my car in the middle of the night, pretty much. That was terrible. It like destroys your car.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
It
And
does.
it's so dark out here. Like, do you live in the country? Where do you live at?
I live in the country, yeah.
Mm.
Like North Florida, which is country, even though people don't really know that.
Yeah, Florida's pretty damn country. Yeah, I have a friend from Florida, and it's kind of similar to like it's the South. It's the fucking South, but yeah, deers will fuck your world up. They will cause you a lot of fucking money if you're in the wrong moment.
But if you do crash into it with your car, you can take it home and eat it.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
I don't know. That's shady to me, man.
Why? If you shoot it, it's fine. But if you run it over with your car, it's not.
I'm actually not sure if that's legal.
I think you're supposed to take it. If it's roadkill, you might as well. Otherwise, it's just wasted.
I'm pretty sure the Forest Services are going to take that from you.
You can't drive down the road and then like see an animal and get out and like shoot it. I'm pretty sure that's illegal here.
Okay, but can you put a big spike on the front of your car and drive your car so it stabs the animal?
You know, like speakers that are playing like fucking like baby deer noises and shit. You're driving down the road like no headlights. You got like spikes sticking out of your car like some Mad Max.
You got audio of a baby deer going, "Mama, Mama, come take me." Just to make it especially tragic, right? I'm after Mama Deer tonight.
What a fucking
This is why we listen.
fucking brilliant way to hunt.
Right. Well, some people I've heard rumors that people will go on a boat and they'll throw dynamite into a lake and all the fish will come up and they'll collect them that way.
Oh my god.
That seems
That's true. I don't know though.
it seems a very boring way to fish. It's a super boring way to fish.
Too fucking easy.
The city man's interpretation of fishing.
Yeah, right. Oh, we need fish, huh? Well, look, I got this dynamite here.
Also, one thing about the country too that might be kind of foreign to like, I guess people who live in the city is that the lakes here are pretty much treated as swimming pools. Like, I mean, people go and just swim all the time. Like, it's pretty much the equivalent of a public pool.
Do they swim and fish in the same lake?
Yep. Probably do a lot of work.
Oh.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
swim. A lot of people boat, which is dangerous because people are swimming.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do it here too. Like Lake Pyramid, they do that.
Well, look, I just went to Jenks Lake on the way back from Sugarloaf, and it's a fishing lake, and it says big signs of no swimming, fishing only.
Well, I mean, there's signs here to say that too, but it's Kentucky.
Nobody was swimming. There was not one person swimming. Everyone was fishing.
Every police officer here, I guarantee, is swimming that fucking lake.
Well, yeah. I'm sure most days of the week you could get away with it. It was a Saturday when I was there, so the
There was
tourist
actually a
guide.
kid who drowned in the lake. He was high on acid. He drowned like 2 months ago.
Drowned from being on acid, huh?
The group of people that did that, the group of people who he was with, I've actually smoked pot with before, which is kind of fucking crazy to think about.
Lucky you didn't do acid and go swimming with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we done with Country City Talk?
Yeah, I really gotta take a piss.
All right. Thanks for watching Talk with Minutes, people. Thanks for participating, everybody who did.